Hi, I'm Adam Yenser, and welcome to the special Halloween edition of the Canceled News. Please be sure to like and subscribe. At the time I'm taping this, I'm only 8 subscribers away from 1,000, and my goal is to get my platform so big, so powerful, and so evil that I have to change the name and rebrand it like Facebook. This weekend is Halloween, and every year I make an elaborate pumpkin carving. A lot of people suggested that I do a Joe Biden pumpkin this year, but I decided to go with something different. To honor the late Norm Macdonald, I made this moth Joko-lantern. I was really proud with how it turned out, but this is how it looks 3 days later. It's all wrinkly and withered, and the face is all shriveled and saggy. It looks like Joe Biden. Anyway, here's what's in the news. The Bidens announced that they will not be hosting the annual Halloween trick-or-treat night at the White House this year. They decided to cancel the event after this trick-or-treater kept knocking on their door. Police acknowledged that while they were monitoring the Laundrie home, they confused Brian Laundrie's mother for him because they are built similarly. So if you think your week is bad, just remember, this woman found her murderer son's skeletal remains in an alligator swamp and was told she looks like a man. After accidentally shooting the director of photography on the set of Rust, Alec Baldwin was seen spending time with her husband and son. I'm reluctant to joke about this because it's so tragic, and you can tell Alec Baldwin really feels bad about it because he's treating that kid much nicer than he treats his own thoughtless little pig. In a related story, the less successful Daniel Baldwin accidentally scanned a customer with the price gun at Home Depot. Clearly he's not following the safety guidelines. A missing hiker in Colorado ignored several calls from rescuers because they came from an unknown number. Luckily, the rescuers found him, gave him some food, and asked him about his car's extended warranty. Australian professional soccer player Josh Cavallo became the first player to come out as gay. Here's how soccer fans reacted.
El hombre dijo que es gay!
In a related story, women's softball player Emma Hoffert became the last remaining softball player to come out as gay. It was revealed that Dr. Fauci once approved taxpayer funding for a project that involved removing the vocal cords from beagles, then letting sandflies eat their faces. According to Wikipedia, sandflies are a type of horsefly, which means this hypocrite is giving puppies flies intended for horses. Joe Biden's approval rating hit a new low of 43%. To put that into perspective, that's even lower than Hannah Gadsby's special Nanette. Oh no, wait, I'm wrong, it's not. An old stock photo of BJ Novak, who played Ryan on The Office, was made public domain, and now companies are using it in advertisements. You know, that'll actually come in handy because I'm always looking for free stock photos to use with generic news stories on this show, so I might as well use that one. According to a new survey, STD rates among adults, including people infected with chlamydia, gonorrhea, and herpes, have hit their highest point in American history. Dr. Fauci says he's working on a cure and has already begun injecting helpless beagle puppies with AIDS. A Virginia couple who were extreme couponers were found guilty of fraud for making $31.8 million worth of fake coupons. The couple say they're not worried and have already printed 2 get-out-of-jail-free cards. But this explains why Burger King refused to honor my buy one, get 3,500 free coupon. In new testimony, one of the January 6th protest organizers said they had dozens of meetings with members of Congress and White House staff before the event, where they evilly plotted to walk through halls, not bring guns, and steal a podium. The US has started issuing passports that feature X as a gender option, in case you want to travel to another country and annoy them with your made-up gender bullshit too. 2 YouTube stars organized a small dong march in Los Angeles to end body shaming of men with tiny penises. And I happened to be in the area because I was shopping. I wasn't there for the march. One of the small penis men in attendance claimed he was actually looking for the micro penis march. A cyclist in Alaska survived a bear attack by kicking it in the head. The bear was quoted as saying, "Only you can prevent—" Oh! An organized migrant caravan of nearly 4,000 people from Haiti, Central America, and Mexico is heading for the southern border, where they will no doubt settle down and live forever under the bridge next to my apartment. Central America can't seem to organize their COVID response, their law enforcement, or their economies, but they can organize a caravan to leave Central America. As part of a naval exercise, Russian and Chinese warships circled Japan. Well, based on where it's located, they couldn't make a circle around it. They made a Japan shape around it. They Japanned Japan. Jeff Bezos announced plans to build the first luxury private space station for tourists and businesses. And shortly after, Al-Qaeda announced plans for the first space 9/11. On Monday, a crowd of New York City essential workers protesting the city's vaccine mandate shut down traffic on the Brooklyn Bridge. Thankfully, by late afternoon, the traffic was back to being at a dead stop for regular reasons. A TikTok star with nearly 1 million followers has been accused of a double murder in California. He's now hoping the jury gives him 12 likes. An increasing number of lesbians report that they are being pressured into having sex with trans women and are called transphobic if they refuse. See, even the L, the G, and the B don't believe the T. It's not one unified political community like the left wants you to believe. But speaking of which, let's check in and see how that soccer celebration is going. Man, that gay Australian is way more popular than Hannah Gadsby. The leader of a Satanist group in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, convinced the school board to change its discriminatory dress code, which bans satanic clothing. So the King of Prussia Hot Topic is back in business. SpaceX has fixed the toilet on its Dragon capsule, which caused a warning light to go off during its last spaceflight. Specifically, the astronauts declared a brown alert. A group of fathers who call themselves dads on duty have begun patrolling the halls of their kids' school in Louisiana to stop fights and bullying. They call themselves dads on duty, but their wives simply call them unemployed. A woman is suing Kellogg's because there aren't enough real strawberries in their strawberry Pop-Tarts. She's also mad that there's no actual ketamine in Special K. Queen Elizabeth has canceled several recent appearances due to health issues. Her doctors say she is suffering from an acute case of decrepitness. A school district in Broward County, Florida, took elementary-age kids to a gay bar while on a field trip, and one perverted sicko in the bar, who's probably a registered sex offender, kept asking the kids whether they wanted a trick or a treat. When asked why he was hanging out maskless in a crowded gay bar in Florida during COVID, the man explained that his nickname is BJ Novaks.